we are friends, we are not fools. That is the purpose of this presentation.
Yes, now we would love to know him because
they call it proceeds of crime. Don't admit personnel or admit wherever to prosecute. Am I actually saying it? So people just take things for granted. Individual records. Look at your bank transactions where they tie you one way or the other. There is this very important provision that this law
comes together. Does any other person have a question, please?
I'd like to recognize the director that I'm here. So infractions, offenses in anti-graft laws, preventive.
Part of our preventive mandate is to clean up your system. Now, I'm talking about Nambadi Sambo. We're us to Kaduna. An interesting thing that we are not spirits, you know. Look at your individual records. Look at your bank. He concord his documents. He's somebody in Ibadan. You know, he has been retired, but it's my UIC utmost sincerity. When I'm standing in the court, I don't know you. Do you know that the more convictions I get, the more feathers on my cap? Actually, at this point, I'm your friend. These laws are some a lot of recoveries from it. I have got recoveries from it. We could not catch the rabbit. We have to make do with the rats and catch all the evidence and everything. Oh God, there we didn't see. You. Now, between God and me and you, before we go there, if anything happened to it before we go there, we can't tell. Because sometimes anyhow, we have to sue him. Because you know, anytime we jump out like that, we risk our lives. No? You know that one? So I'm afraid if we apply this law and we know our property is here. After this one, you can invoke Juju for ICPC. Just be careful how you talk everything. There is this money laundering, and I'll talk about money laundering act as a way of rounding up. You know what was traced? So, like some will tell you, put it on one other name on. That your son will know which business he's doing. Our friends and the rest of it. That was the case. The man, the unfortunate thing for him, well, his wife passed on. But it was his wife.
In accordance with our preventive mandate, we have told them a lot about the ICPC Act, the offenses and the penalties. We also touched other anti-graft laws. All this is for them to be careful in what they are doing as public servants and also to effectively work in their different places. You know, they will say that ignorance of the law is not an excuse. So we decide to come and sensitize them, remind them of what they know and what they need to know as they execute their duties.
The law also finds out even any offer that is given to a public officer. You know, Tam David West, maybe? Our professor who had to suffer many years after he had collected the golden wristwatch, yeah, when his village people remembered him, he came up, At the time he was being given that thing, it was very unassuming. So you've got to be conscious as a public officer to conduct your activities having these things at the back of your mind. And I can go on and go on. You know, it talks about corrupt demand by persons. And you may say, no, I didn't ask anything from you. But if there's a file that should stay on your table for 2 days, stays for 2 weeks, that's the presumption of corrupt demand. Are we together?
Yes.
I just need to look at the entry. And I know that this file entered on the 1st. File that entered on the 4th, I've left it at the table. Are we together? Our investigators and operatives will bring out those. And if they bring it to me in the court, I'll be shining with another case again.
This exercise is one of the programs designed by the anti-corruption units to sensitize the staff of this commission on the various anti-corruption laws and the offences, the penalties under these laws. It's an ongoing exercise. The whole essence is to make staff aware, because there's this saying that ignorance of the law is no excuse for breaking the law. So we are carrying out this exercise so that staff are aware of the offences under the Act and the penalties